All right. Another best of three draft here with the new Capenna set. Hope everybody ready's up and we get right into things. Starting off pretty hot in this set. Haven't played much Arena, but Magic Online. 6 drafts, 6 finals, and 4 wins. Two 2-1s, both lost in the finals. Don't love this pack. Don't think this red removal is very good. Not a big fan of this hearse. I do think the libation's pretty good. Probably the best card, unless the hearse is better than I think. Yeah, I can try the hearse. I'm not wild about green. I don't. It's not. I don't dislike it, but a lot of my green decks have gone 2-1. I don't know. I'll try this thing. Probably could have taken. Would have been okay if I took the green card. I think this guy's probably pretty good. You want to go a lot bigger with him though, not like green white low to the ground aggro. Pretty sure my pick will be Sleep with the Fishes. Seems very good. I think this is a pretty good, reasonable 2-drop at least. And then this guy is quite good. This thing's pretty good, these red cards. I like blue though. Let's see. Anyone in the comments that wants to chime in, I'm doing best of 3 right now in Arena. I could also consider doing some best of 1 for this if people much prefer it, or I could consider doing some best of 3 on Magic Online put up on here. Either way, it's going to be, fresh stuff, not stuff from the stream. Go ahead and chime in if you want. Honestly, though, I'm more looking for people that aren't watching. Like, if nobody wants to watch the best of 3, they're not going to be here chiming in. So I guess the numbers are kind of going to dictate more than anything else. I want to do what I like, but I also need to do what people want to see. This is just a very good card on rate. You get a 3/2 and a 1/1 for 3 mana. Even if I was guaranteed to be blue white, I think I'd take it over the regulator pretty much every time. All right, the knockout blow, pretty good card. I probably like it a little more than I acted like I liked it in my first video on here. I think it's a little better than I think I rewatched some of that draft and I noticed I didn't take a second copy when I think maybe I could have. I mean, it's way better than like a kill shot type effect, unless you're really, really controlling. Also, I feel like this is probably my best card. I mean, Fishes is good. It's a little harder to place. It's double blue, so, you know, take another white card is nice. Yeah. A lot of good options for me. Blue white seems to be wide open. I mean, it happens to be one of my favorite color combos as well. But, you know, I don't feel like I'm necessarily forcing it. I just really didn't know how good this hearse was. If I ended up thinking the hearse was quite bad, like after a while, I definitely would have first picked the libation, but I still probably would have went about this route. I think I just like the Echo Inspector. Yeah, I definitely like either the Echo Inspector or the Angel more than one of these removal spells. So I think I like the Echo Inspector more at this moment, at least it feels like the drafts I have done. I'm gonna take another one happily. So I don't know. This thing might make the deck, it might not. I have no idea. I think it's best in more of like a control-y, like, because it's so slow to start going. Like if you're a tempo-y deck, I mean, it could be okay. Perfectly, very happy to pick up a run out of town. I do need 2-mana plays. I mean, does nothing on 2. Unless they have a card in their graveyard, you're usually not. If you have a lot of connive, you can usually get something in there. So there's a blue-white land, and then a witness protection. I already have 3 removal, but I do like witness protection. I'm gonna pick it, I guess. You know, the land could be nice. It can make the hearse, like, do something. Kind of nice, even if it just starts as a 1/1 right away, like, so that you could accrue it later, like block and then pump it to a 3/3. I think there's some value in just getting the first card on it. This seems super late for this card. I will take the 2-drop creature, though. If I get a lot of flyers, you know, this is fine to have if you don't have other 2s. Good blocker, you don't fall behind. And it can attack. I mean, if you get enough connive stuff. Been fine with it. But yeah, I feel like in a Grixis kind of deck or something, this would be quite good. Or at least a lot better. Something that's just playing creatures to the board every turn. Not as sure about it. I'm going to pick this Boon of Safety and hope not to main deck it. I think this Celebrity Fencer is not great. I mean, you can put it in a deck and like not feel stupid doing it, but I think you would want it to be, you know, you wouldn't want too many other 4-drops in order to be doing that. This Snoop might be more playable than I thought it has been. Still, I haven't had a chance to play the Express yet, but it might be alright. If I get a ton of connive, maybe I can play a Guidance. I think I want the 2-drop here, but with these cards, I know this card's pretty good, but I usually end up with so many 3-drops that guy hasn't been great. I haven't had to play this one very much, but I think I'd rather just have a 2-drop. Wow, this pack does not have much for me. Let's think. 2 lands that include blue and white. This doesn't seem good to me at all. Even if you have some citizens, I don't think it's very good. A Disdainful Stroke for my sideboard might be okay, but I think I'd rather pick one of these lands. This is just way too far off. 2 different colors. I could pick Whack, but I've already got a lot of removal. I think I'll take this land. Maybe because black is more removal and like I don't need removal, so the green splash maybe would be better for something, some bomb. That was my thought there. I don't know what I'm more likely to splash. I mean, I may play this land anyways just to get, because it gets a blue or a white. But I don't know if I'm more likely to splash a black card or a green card. And like, if I don't even want to splash Whack, you know, I thought maybe I'd rather splash green. I like this Rooftop Nuisance quite a bit. And that'll be my pick here. You know, I'd rather not second pick it, but I do like it, and I don't think that this card is going to be great in my deck. I think it's a very good green-white card, the Darling. I like it better than, say, another green land in case I find a green card. Well, I got the card. Alright. So this is kind of interesting. You know, Throng, it's a little late to start taking them, maybe. But I don't have an abundance of 3-drops like I normally have. I don't want to take this early. I'm fine without this. This thing, I don't know exactly what it. I mean, it's a 2/3 for 2, and like maybe there's some stuff it does. I'm gonna try it out. It probably shuts off some stuff. I don't know exactly how much stuff it shuts off. Probably take this Broker's Charm. I don't know. My deck's not very good at fighting, so it's not even going to be like that great. And like I say, I don't need removal. This pack just doesn't have much for me. Like if I try out these Snoops, I don't know that I want to try out multiples. Let's take the Charm, I guess. All right. Now this pack is great. An excellent 2-drop in the fishes. I'm taking the fishes. And I'll play this speakeasy server sometimes if I have to. I think he's so much better than like the one that cares about citizens. All right. Another fishes. I'd be fine with the lackey, but I'll eat another fishes. Another broker's charm. Well, I can tell you this much. I'm not splashing one broker's charm. Like if that was my only green card, I'm not going to want any number of forests in my deck to cast one broker's charm. I don't mind this thing though. I think I'm just gonna take this metamorphosis. I don't have that much fixing. I only have the one thing. Even if I wind up splashing green, I might want to play like one other decent card in a broker's charm or something. I think this is a good card. So I don't mind taking this over this lifelink flyer. And I could possibly play this thing honestly without even splashing another green card. I do not think. I mean, if I found a black card, I might play this. I don't think I would play it just for blue-white, so I'm going to go ahead and take Disdainful Stroke for the sideboard here. I don't know how often I'll board that one in. Maybe if I find something really good to splash, I would want that. I don't know how I feel about the hearse. We can try it, put it over there, and then this is like a, like I say, maybe. More likely to want it with the adjudicators, but I don't want two witnesses, I don't think. Not with the switch removal. I don't know that I want two of this either. But maybe. I don't know that I want any of these snoops. Really and truly, I mean, I'm able to do this. I could just move some of this stuff in the sideboard because I do want to focus still on 2 and 3 drops because these two don't seem desirable, and these aren't the best twos here. Be good to not have to play all of those. And I have a lot of removal and some tricksy things. So even though it looks like I'd like to upgrade some of this stuff. I'm still going to take a good 4 or 5 drop over, a medium 2 or 3 drop. Would like to upgrade some of that. That's what I'm thinking, basically. I'm absolutely happy playing this normally, these decks. So this is a pretty good Bant card. Just another removal. What else is in the pack that's blue and white? Literally nothing. A +2/+7, a +2/+2, a third one of these 2/1s, and I think I even already have a crocodile. I don't. The boo-hoo. I don't want one really either. Yeah, I'll pick it. I still am not guaranteeing to play these 2 cards. Whoa there, Nelly. We're taking the old Elspeth. I played against it once, and the lifelink on it, the opponent messed up, so the lifelink on it should have just crushed me. -3 is you look, you take a permanent card, 3 or less. See, I don't have very many 3-mana permanent cards. Almost none. The Cabaretti land could get me white-green. Not a fighting deck. I don't need this. I could, like, take the. I don't want to take that, really. Alright, I'm probably going to play this green, I guess. I just don't have anything else. That's perfect. I need that badly. Elspeth's minus is going to be pretty bad. I don't know that I like my hearse. I'm going to play this 2-3 for 2. I'm going to play these and anything else. Right now, this is in as. I don't know about these snoops. Hopefully, not both. I mean, I like witness protection, but I have so much removal, maybe I don't need to play it. This seems like a good enough 3-drop to take and try to play. I think. There's not much else to take. Could easily be a kill shot deck, but I have a lot of removal. I don't have a lot of things I want to sack to the nuisance, so I mean maybe a veteran or something. I don't know that I want to. I think this card is just okay, but it's probably gonna fit the role better than anything else here. Not sure. Certainly enough 3-drops. This guy is probably not going to come out on 3 all that often. Maybe I don't need the counter. Maybe I don't need the combat trick. I think I like this good enough. I mean, I have fishes and such. These lands are obviously going to get played. So this is 21. I don't think witness protection's insane here. It's probably fine enough. More fishes. I'm not the best fishes deck, but just because I don't have that many +1/+1 counters. I mean, I have some shield counters if that dies. I mean, I'm gonna take it, I guess. You know, I have a lot of 3-mana plays. I would say the fishes aren't the best on 3. This isn't likely to come out on 3. These are great 3-mana plays. It might be a little more. Might look a little better like that. I mean, I don't think I want 3 of that. I have broken wings maybe for the board. I have so much removal. I guess that kills enchantments though. I think it doesn't just do artifacts and flyers, right? Yeah. I think it's probably good to have something to kill enchantments potentially. That's huge. That's just a huge pickup for the deck. Helps the fishes out. That's big time there. I like this, but I could see not playing the second copy. I'm gonna have to look around. I mean, I think I still want to play this rooftop. I could see cutting this duelist potentially if the mana's not great for it. This is another one that's pretty much better on 3 than some of the others, maybe. I guess I could see losing a fish. If I lost a fish, I could lose my nuisance. I could see losing the duelist just because he's really hard to cast. I guess I could maybe even lose all the green, but I don't know that I need to. What if I looked at losing all the green? Because I like this is a good creature and I like it, but this is more just like a draw spell almost. This is kind of maybe hard to cast, but quite good. And then this is good, but like, how much better is it than a run out of town when I have to maybe not even be able to cast it some of the time? I don't know. The green might get right back in. I'm just not sure, so I'm gonna look around. The green's not in, the fishes is in, this is in, the nuisance is in. Like, right away. You could easily see a snoop being reasonable to put in a deck with 3 fishes. I don't hate the counter spells. All right, this is about what it would look like, and I'd fill it out. Now let's say I was gonna play the green. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play my creature. Like, it doesn't feel worth doing it unless I play like some more stuff, kind of. Yeah, this guy is good. So you get him in there. Well, you get this charm in here, I guess. Like, I don't really want to cut any of my 2-drops. So I end up cutting like a pets. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not supposed to even bother with the charm. Maybe I'm supposed to cut this and still play the pets because I have an extra counter on a guy. And in order to do this, I have to play 2 lands and probably a forest. One of the lands I don't mind playing anyways. The other land would just be a white land that could get a forest. That would be, doing this on 2 in order to cast this on 3 is a cost as well. Like, it's not a free source. I'm telling you, I tend to play 2 colors a lot, and I didn't think I was gonna, but I got some late picks this draft. Late picks that seem kind of playable. Like, I don't see a whole lot of need to play this green. Splashing for 1 or I could cut this, but why do I want to mess the mana up? To maybe have a slightly better 3-drop that I might not even be able to cast, and a slightly better removal spell that I may not be able to cast. This guy is nice with Elspeth. Because I don't have a lot of good hits for Elspeth. I have to minus it, but I could just throw this in. It doesn't make sense to me to play this green. Just doesn't. I still might play the broker land. Like, I like this card, I like this card. I might want to try out the hearse. I don't mind counterspell, and I don't mind trying to snoop out of this particular build. I just think this looks so much better to me. So I think it's an important deck build. Everybody asks me like why I'm not playing all these colors and stuff. To me, this just looks so much more solid. I could have put this in, and what am I cutting to put all this stuff in? That's like marginal upgrades. I have a lot of 3s. I'm just thinking the snoop maybe, and then into the fishes. Plus, it's kind of a good blocker in a deck that has a planeswalker, but I've liked this counterspell quite a bit. I'm leaning towards just playing one of those. I could try the hearse. I have some stuff to get it started. Maybe I can try it. I think the hearse is bad. But I'm willing, I guess, to try and see. I don't know. The counterspell seems better. I'm going to not try the hearse right away. Maybe there'll be a match I'll put it in, or if I play against the guy with 53 cards and I'm up a game, we can try the hearse. If they have some, more graveyard. Even if they're not recurring their stuff, they're just like filling their graveyard up kind of fast. More spells. It's good against removal, kind of, because you dictate when it turns on. Just playing regulated 40, regulation size. Might not be the time to try stuff out. Mirror match. Nope. That's a good one. Ready for it. Guy like this. Get the flyer out with a counter and then play the fishes, maybe. Fine, seeing that thing. I don't mind trading the flyer, but I think I can just take 3. Definitely want to put a counter on this. Don't really want to discard any of these 3 cards, though. Yeah, I think I'm just going to forgo the counter here. Sorry, fishes. I mean, not much I can lose from my hand here. Yeah. I would rather block this with the 2-3 than the life-linking 2-2 anyways. Alright, it's fine. Fine enough, I guess. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but... just take 3 again, I think. Oh, wow. You didn't have a way to pump this? Oh, well, that was horrible. I thought he was going to be able to pump it. I'm sure he thought he was going to be able to pump it as well, so... May not go for that against everybody, but like, guy doesn't even, you know what I mean. Seems like you could just make that play, leap back the other guy. Kind of an absurd play to make, but alright. You might have finally sold me on blocking this thing. This might be awful. I don't know why I really want to do that. Can I get him to block this Broker's Veteran? Probably not. Probably not, but that's fine. I'm not gonna block. Fishes. Green white creature deck mostly. I mean, it's got some disdainful strokeable cards, but I don't think I need that. I think this counter is better. Seems like a pretty bad matchup for the Hearse. He's mostly playing permanents. Doesn't seem that bad for the for one of these guys though. Maybe throw a Snoop in there. Go over like a witness protection. He might have some bigger stuff in here. I mean, it's okay on this flyer. Yeah, I'll do that. If I see like, you know, good 5 drops, I'll wish I had it though. Nice. Something that takes 2 mana. That's good here. This hand didn't want to fall too far behind. Certainly, like any reasonable play, I'm looking to counter here. That is more than reasonable. That's an excellent one to counter. That feels like I'm stealing. I was gonna say, if I drew a spell here, I think I could lose the Snoop to get a counter. Could have attacked before I cast this, but I honestly don't care too much. We trade. Okay, that guy's a problem. I would have liked to have the thing in against that guy. Likely just losing land here. Might go pets into like nuisance next turn. Yeah, that seems like what I'm gonna do. Let's get the most unblockable stuff out. That second flyer there is trouble. They swing things around a little bit. Take it all. What? That's fucking crazy. Take it all. Well, this thing does give. I might be dead. I might have killed myself. I didn't. Oh shit. Well, he could have blocked this guy and lived. And really and truly, it doesn't matter if he trades. This game's gonna last 2 more turns. I might have killed myself. Yeah, this all tramples. Probably not. Maybe. I don't think I did. Because this can't give itself trample. So I'm taking 7, 8, 9 this way. You don't trample. You trample. Hit me for 7, 8, 9. I mean, I don't need you for anything. Yeah, I saw a completely different side of his deck that game. Witness protection would have been great. And it's possible that I should have predicted this. Oh, Jonas. Yeah, I think I keep it. Let's come to battle with 40. Oh, he's down to 5 cards. Makes my hand look a lot better. Since it's pretty damn mediocre. Ain't out of the woods here yet. This is a nice pickup. I think I can afford to do that. Barely. The other cards seem too good here. Yeah, I was a little bit worried about that. Okay. I don't think he's got any activated abilities. I don't think. I think that's just a trigger ability. Wasn't big enough to kill my guy anyways. Yeah. Jonas is off it. Again, I kind of want to try the Snoop over the Witness Protection. I think the Snoop looks good, and Jonas seems to have mostly smaller. Like a pretty. What I've seen, he's got a good deck. I mean, this guy's not ideal. He seems more aggressive, I think. And there's a lot of like one toughness stuff you can maybe snipe. And I have enough removal that I don't have to play this, so I don't know. It's not as good when it's just like turning a 2/3 into a 1/1. It's got 2-drop, maybe too many of them, but that's fine. It's possible these don't trade with enough of this stuff. Well, he had the 2/1 though. Or, I mean, 3/2. Yeah, if he has a shit ton of those, these are gonna be bad. Good against this though. Kill shot, yeah. Okay, his deck's not looking as aggressive now. He's not looking as scary. That's another reason that Witness Protection is not so good, honestly. Doesn't stop counters. I want to just kill that thing, huh? Double block it. It's fine. That's a bad place to put a shield counter, isn't it? Because I'm going to be blocking with that fucking thing anyways. I wasn't thinking straight on that. That was a bad place to put a shield counter. Does basically nothing. Does not do much. Much better here. I could double block. That was really bad. Really, 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 really bad. Terrible. Just wasted it. Gave away basically a 2/2 flyer. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Brain kind of just slipped. It wasn't blocking much anyways. I mean, it was, I guess. The shield counter just didn't fucking matter. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, wow, he's got another thing. It's rough. One of them gives me a 1/1. The other one gains me some life. Guess I want the 1/1. Super good draw. Also basically perfect. Yeah, that was pretty unlucky for Jonas there. Jonas's deck seemed fine. It wasn't as quite as aggressive as I thought it was going to be, but it was pretty good. Game 1 he got shafted, and then Game 2 was close, and then I just drew perfect at the end. Dr. Duck. Sure. Wait. Did Dr. Duck choose to draw first? I thought I lost the roll. I've seen some people doing it. I don't think it's very wise. I could just be wrong. I could have won the roll and not noticed. Seems like an odd deck to have chosen to go on the draw list, so maybe I did win the roll. I'll go back and look at some point, kind of curious. Oh, I'm more scared of this thing. That stupid fucking thing, huh? This deck looks very mediocre to me. I mean, I would love to make this trade, but I don't want to risk it for 2 damage here. Okay, well now I'll certainly do it. Just have a strangle? Okay. Okay, buddy. Alright, fishes. Now we race. I like our race against the Sawjack. Fuck him. Fuck a Sawjack. More fishes. It's fine. He can become a citizen. Could have gained life if I played my hand, but I have some stuff that wants me to discard. Not a bad draw, really. I don't think the Snoops look particularly good. I mean, one wouldn't be horrendous, but you'd see the hearse being okay. I don't know. He's got like some stuff. Doesn't seem good. His deck doesn't seem very good, and the hearse is kind of card that like can just do absolutely nothing. So I don't really want to put a lot of cards like that in the deck. I'd rather keep it real simple. I don't love the counter spell against him, but it's fine. I think I'll just leave it. Elspeth's showing up. Yeah, he's putting me on the play with some kind of Riveteers. I thought aggro ish. Maybe he just drew all his early game. Like maybe his 2-drops are just kind of shitty. I mean, this guy's good in a heavy aggro deck. I'm just not sure he is heavy aggro. But he could have just drawn like maybe he has a good mid to top end, and he drew all his little stuff. I don't know. More than likely, his deck's just kind of mush. He does seem like he's trying to be aggro. Alright, his deck's looking a little better now. I mean, I'm smashing him, but just card quality wise. Not 100% what this does. G. It's got a shield counter on it too. Alright, there's another one, YouTube. Knocking them out here. They're going a little faster, a little smoother here. It's best of 3 in the new set. I may have a leg up on the competition, I'm not sure. This is certainly the only 2 I've done. I'm not only throwing up winners. Well, I am only throwing up winners, if you know what I mean. So stick around, and hopefully you'll see more and more winners and winners and winners. What showed its ass off here? Probably the fishes, right? As far as like the thumbnail. I know this thing was good, man. I feel like the bird and the fishes won me most of the games. Team effort for sure, but probably has to be fishes, I guess. A hamfish sounds alright to me. Thanks for watching.